How do you deal with disappointment? I mean, as Daddy would say, when Moy kicks you in the butt, how do you deal with that? Where do you go with that? There are so many different things going on in the world today, but you need to figure out, I think, a mandate for each of us is to figure out where we want to end up in life and then not to stop until we get there. It is not a question of what's happening in your life. It becomes a question of how do you handle it? How are you processing it? And if it's stopping you from getting to your end result. Because let's face it, guys, that's what this is all about. We are here to see an end result in our lives. If you're someone who wants to drive a car, okay, well, before you can drive that car, there are some things you need to do, some prerequisites, right? To get to that end result. That's the same thing with life. I know with my life, one of the things in my life that I wanted to obtain was to become a wife and motherhood. Okay, well, for me, the end result, the prerequisite of that was first getting married and then having my family. But in hindsight, I think that I should have gave that a little bit more thought. When we're thinking about our end result, maybe we need to give it a little bit more thought. It's not enough to say that let me go from point A to point B. I need to figure out what's in between A and B. Because a whole lot can happen between the A and the B. It was simple for me to say, well, when I grow up, I want to be a wife and mother. But to walk into a relationship and to be in a marriage that is short of 37 years come July 19th, and to have in the 36th year the person say, maybe there's something else for me. You know, when you get into it, you think you're going to ride this thing to forever. And you find out forever is only there if the other party doesn't change its mind or if you don't change your mind. So what do? How do you process that? You go into a home, you go into buying a home. This I had happened to a couple of people in my life that are close to me. You know, they save their money, they do what they're supposed to, they purchase a home only to have it foreclosed. What do you do with that? Well, you have to pack up your life. Do you fold or do you play the hand full out? Do you say, okay, I'm going to take what's left and I'm going to still keep on going on to the end result for me because I can turn this thing around? You know, I had a conversation with a woman yesterday. And after I had the conversation with her, I couldn't help but say, Lord, I can't lock and agree with that. She put everybody in the everybody category. Well, all people had this kind of money given out in the pandemic, and they should have been doing this and they should have been doing that. Put me in the mind of a family member who always say what everybody else should be doing. No, mind yours. Only you can determine what you should be doing in your life because it's your life. And if you have tried something and it didn't work out, okay, try something else. But don't get caught up in somebody telling you what you should be doing with your life because 9 times out of 10, they're not doing all that they should be doing. Okay? It's a process and a journey. Good morning. It's a process and it's a journey. And during the process and during the journey, we're learning some things. We're processing some things. We're doing some things differently. What might have been good today is no longer good tomorrow. You know, that's all a part of life. We're learning. So What do you do? Where do you go? As Whitney Houston used to say, where do broken hearts go? Okay. I can't tell you where your broken heart or your setbacks and disappointments have led you, but I can share with you where mine has led me. My significant other changed his mind, and I'm all right with that. I'm going on to something different. The home that we built is no longer our house. It's okay. I'm finding another house and I'm going to make that a home. The business, the way I used to do business, is now virtual. Okay. I'm learning technology. I'm going on to see what the end is going to be. And guess what? It's nothing but good for me because this world is teeming with potential and possibilities. And it is given to those who don't get weary in well doing. Well, this has been another wow moment, and I hope you've enjoyed our moment. Please, wherever you are in life, continue to have conversations about life. They really are worth having. Until next time, you take good care.